Okay, so I'm gonna be doing like two different things in this video because
Why not? But
meeting new people, and a lot of people ask me what I do, and I tell them that I work from home. So my advice on what I think people should do, like, it's no way it's 2017 and people can say they don't have a job or they don't have money. I know sometimes stuff can be different, it could be hard because it do for me too, so I'm not judging.
I know shit happened. Why my head gotta be so big? Real though.
I don't know if it's people out there because I never really came across a lot of people that like to write, but me personally, I love to write. One of the main things I do is I write blogs, I write articles, I write mini stories, like I write essays, all of that. And it's like it can range from making up to $50, and it can also go up to like the highest not that I've made personally, but that I've seen that you can make is up to like maybe like $10,000. Like if you really just that passionate, like they have different options from like love, relationships, science, money, life, travel, food, cooking. So it's all different kinds of things you can do. And use is called Freedom with Writing, and it's like a website that I had found like months and months ago, like when I had lost my first job. And basically what they do is they you like a list of different companies and build the mini story, essay, or whatever the one you get to choose. You don't have to do it. It's not something you have to do. It's just your choice. Like I said, you can make from up to 50 to up to $10,000. Another thing I do is I go on Google. I call Lucktastic. It's an app where it's kind of like playing a lottery, and you scratch the cards and you can actually win real money. I personally only won I think I won like 150. So yeah, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. You got to be committed. It's not nothing you could just do and just be like F. And that's another thing that I'm going to add. I do and currently do and have done, like far as like apps and like websites and stuff, it's not going to be easy. Like you have to really like put the effort in. Like you want to be serious about it, especially if you do like multiple ones. And I feel like if you're not working at all, like then you really have just, if you have a smartphone, if you have a computer, delete space, make space, because like I said, it's no excuse. Like they got apps where you can go to the store, and like if you purchase something, like you might get like only 50 cents off. And yeah, it's not a lot because the people be expecting like a whole lot of money, but you gotta realize half of this stuff is free work. Everything is just not going to come to you easy. Like you have to be committed and
Yeah, it's work.
VIP voice, and it's like basically when I first started, and I was like constantly doing surveys. What did you get? Spray. What kind of spray from Bath and Body Works? Dollars to $1,000 to a trip to a TV. You could win like lots of stuff. Personally spent my, because I want to like save mine, so I'm still like saving up my points and stuff. So
Yeah. I forgot. I was just about to say something. I'm so mad. My head looking so. Okay. Anyway.
yeah, it's like Craigslist. I kind of can understand why people be so like
bitch, we ain't about to be, I ain't fucking with no crazy.
I can understand, like, totally, because it's 2017, people be out here crazy, people be out there straight wilding, so I get it. But if you smart and look it up, you can ask questions. Like that's what I do. Like I look up stuff. I found this one post on Craigslist, and it's on Google, and they also do Yelp too. But I think Yelp you get like $2 or something. And like I said, it's like on most of these things, it's like it's not gonna just come easy. But I've worked like years ago. I worked at like McDonald's for like 2 years, and it's just like once I left there, it's like my whole mentality for like working for people and just doing that whole thing, I just wasn't really feeling I kind of was like over the whole working for people thing. Like, I don't know. That's besides the point. Information. I just decided to make this video. Nobody asked me to make it or anything, so I'm just throwing it out there. But if y'all want more information or if y'all want more help, I definitely will help y'all, because it's lots of ways and lots of stuff I do. That's why I don't never had no space in my phone, because I always got apps or on my computer doing, because everybody has a smartphone. Anyway, so if y'all want to know more about it, you know, or if you kind of confused or whatever, I'll make another video and just go like into full detail and just list like different companies and whatever the case is, you know, for people that actually are. The second thing I wanted to talk about was like, I'm not gonna say it like I'm Mother Mary, like I don't do nothing, because nobody's innocent, but I've never really been the asshole type. I've never been the ratchet type, the always fighting, and like me. And I'm, before I finish, because you know, like the past few days, like I've been like talking to people, and it's just like I've been getting kind of like the same vibe, so I feel comfortable talking about it, because it's like you never really know what somebody's going through, like people that I've talked to and the people that I haven't talked to. My bad, it distracted me, but I just don't no sense to me, like how people can really just be so grimy, and just how people can be so dirty. And I feel like for those people like me, it's okay to care. Like, don't feel like you gotta go out here and not be you because somebody pissed you off or somebody taking you for granted, kind of thing. Like, one day, like, somebody's going to appreciate you and somebody's going to be happy. And it can be hard sometimes, like, when you've been dealing with stuff for years constantly, like, you get tired and you want to give up, but you gotta be strong. Like, you gotta be strong, because you know, you gotta realize that some people going through the same stuff we going through, and they like commit suicide, like they hurt themselves, and you just gotta realize that you are special because you're strong, because you could have been easily one of them people, but you cry about it and you get up and you keep going, and that's what you gotta do. Like, you can't let the negative stuff like get to you. You can't let nobody like have that power over you, because you being upset, you being sad, or whatever the case may be, even if they know about it or not, you still giving them what they expect. You been pissed off, you giving them what they want, and you can't really show people that. Like, I gotta learn. I still have to learn, like, to put my foot down. I still gotta learn to say no to people, because I swear, I really don't want to, like, honest to God truth, like, I want to be there for people. Like, I want to be a good person, but sometimes you just gotta, like, worry about you first, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's friends, no matter who it is. You know them for years. There's some people that you could have known since you was a freaking baby, but that person that you met like last year treat you better than the next person. Like, everybody comes into your life for a reason. They could be there for years and they can leave. They can come in your life for a few weeks and leave, but they'll come in there to show you. Everybody isn't your friend. They might be your friend at the moment, but they honestly can leave and not look back, or just honestly cut you off so quickly, or whatever the case may be, then they don't really care about you for real. And if they want to cut you off, then let them cut you off. Like, you can't keep chasing people. Like, you can't keep making people love you. And that's like friends, family, boo daddies, all of that. It's not worth it, and you'll never be happy if you constantly try to make other people happy if you're not making yourself happy. And that's something I'm still learning to this day, because for the life of me, like, I really just can't, like, it's just not in me to be that way. But sometimes you gotta be, and sometimes it's hard, but just look at it as being strong, because some people couldn't handle the stuff we go through. Some people would have been gave up, and I feel like we honestly going through all of this, and we've been going through it for so long because something good is in store for us. Like, some good stuff is about to happen for us, and
we gonna be lit. We gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be, we ain't gonna have no worries.
While we doing us, while we happy, and turn them same people that turn their back on you gonna wish they would have never, you know, they like, dang, she real life happy, and she real life out here, like, traveling, making money, meeting people that actually do care about you, and y'all doing it together, and y'all making other people's lives better, the people that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Just, that's all I think about, like, every day, making people happy, like, the people that deserve to be happy. And don't feel bad if you gotta be mean. Don't feel bad if you gotta do something you're not comfortable with doing because it's not fit to you. Like,
you gotta worry about you sometimes, sis. Do you, sis? Do you?
my glass is crooked as hell. And excuse my big ass head, cause head is like so big, y'all. But make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at yourgirlrolemodel_, and my the organization page that I'm trying to that I'm currently like in the works of making is called Artist Block, but I'm thinking about changing it to SPSL because I always say spread love, spread positivity. So
What y'all think?
so right now it's Artist Block on Facebook. Yeah, so Insta, and Twitter, 2_ King Dime, the weekend wife. He gave me this ring, y'all, so